I had put software engineering JD, but the candidate was in accounting and HR. So naturally, the recommendation would be quite low. So as you can see, it says do not hire because there's a big mismatch between accounting and HR and what we expected for software engineering the JD that was provided. So we can add more resumes as well. Let me proceed to add some more. So I've added some more 118, around 100 and 120 more resumes. So right now it's going through the process of uploading and analyzing. So it's still continuing as we speak. Okay, good. So we see the same drop down or drill down on this particular role, and we see each how all these candidates fared. Then I'm just choosing one. See more details. So yes, so we still have the March score. The strengths, the areas for development. So remember the job description we had was for a software engineering role, but all of these resumes are in accounting space. And then that's why we have this recommendation based on the provided technical skills, background, or portfolio required for the role. So, and I think this comes to what I think our core advantage or value that we bring. So, traditionally, how such systems have been designed is around keywords, but how we've gone about it is fundamentally different. So instead of using keywords, it's more of intuition. Almost tries to mimic human intelligence the same way you as a recruiter would. So, for example, the example I usually like to give is, let's say, using this accounting example, let's say a role requires 5 years experience of QuickBooks, which is a software that is widely used in accounting. So how usual keyword systems work is they check for the keywords QuickBooks and penalizes if it has or doesn't have. However, in our system, it's intelligent enough to understand. So, for example, let's say a candidate has a competitor of QuickBooks, which is Intersoft, for example, and they have 7 years experience. So intuition would suggest that even though they may not have a particular QuickBooks experience, they can still rank high, or it's still a positive because it shows they have experience with accounting software, and maybe with a bit of skills transfer or upskilling to using this new particular software called QuickBooks, they're able to be be ready for this particular accounting role. So that's what's it's considered very unique and a very good value for the system. It's very intuitive, and it takes more into context when generating this fit instead of the usual keyword matching systems. And then we have candidates report. So this is quite useful, especially when sharing to other stakeholders. So let's say, and what this does is it gets, in this case, top 10 report of all the highest fit candidates, and generates into a PDF, or it could be a PDF, Excel, or docx. So here we have candidates report. And exactly, so what we have is the score, the name of the candidate, summary, the skills, the pros and cons in relation to the role, and finally the recommendation. Then here we have the job description. Then also we have a nifty feature, basically to also see whether the JD is formatted well, maybe if there's something to be improved. So here at the green section, it can give suggestions on whether it's been formatted well, whether it has certain necessary structure to an usual typical JD. And then below is the particular job description. So as you can see, this one was a software engineer intern. And basically, I would say this is the demo of the system. And yes, I think I would like we could join the journey, and we see how we can make talent pre-screening faster and smarter.